Hey guys, your Club Parks After Dark. Welcome to the Riviera Resort. Yes. So this deluxe resort is right off the grounds of Caribbean Beach. They actually took 2 Caribbean Beach buildings out to build it. It is a Parisian-inspired resort, and it is beautiful. So let's go in and take a peek. By the way, love the welcome home sign. So let's go in and take a look at the resort. So, as deluxe resorts go, this is actually a smaller deluxe resort. I really want to chance for you guys to see it. First thing you'll notice is that chandelier. That chandelier is amazing. Fresh flowers, and they're real, in the lobby. And you come through here, and here's the check-in. And it is definitely a much better check-in than a counter. It's beautiful. What they do have here, you see that they have a Skyliner. Skyliner is a way for you to get from this resort, Hollywood Studios, or Epcot easily. But that's the lobby, which is just oversized chairs and couches and really comfortable. And we're up on the first floor. And really what they have is wonderful. Is up on this floor is a smaller lobby area. And I'll be honest, small lobby area, but they had Le Peak Cafe, which is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful place to grab a bite. They do the coffees with the flavor coffees. It's just a fantastic bar area, and then they have the desserts. But really, here's where it all. The menu for it. They do specialty coffees, iced coffees, and hot cocoa. But come on, guys, let's talk about dessert. They have a brownie pop, a Mickey brownie pop with Riviera Resort ears. They have the almond croissant, They have a chocolate banana bread with a Mickey medallion. Come on, a raspberry brioche. And that looks biscotti to me with Mickey's. And in the back, there's blueberry muffin. And then they have the hazelnut chocolate. That is just a wonderful place, just grab and go. I am totally blown away by just how comfortable it is. It's like Starbucks on steroids. But we're gonna slip out here and show you this other room right next door. But this room is a Voyager's Lounge. Now, Voyager's Lounge is actually a very cool space. It's a, I think, Parisian library. It has all the books. It does have TVs running. It has workstations so you can plug in. You can kind of sit and do work in a very cool vibe. They had a lot of cool jazz playing. And inside the cases they have stuff like this. And if you notice, the book is in French. Stay in questions. And then we'll move here. Very different kind of Mickey. This is just great space. Warm, dark wood, dark carpet, great. And then here is really, well, going to Paris. Now, one thing Disney did was he went to the places he was going to build things around. So this is the Paris, and this is that Mickey you saw in that case. This is the Parisian Mickey. So here's more pictures of Walt. And I mean, so we're gonna go back out towards the lobby. I want to take you guys downstairs. Because the grounds here are wonderful. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna show you guys the grounds from the balcony. No, we're not. We're gonna get the balcony's all full. We're gonna head downstairs. So let's go on downstairs. We're gonna stay inside for a minute. Now, what is great about this hallway, now we're downstairs. This hallway has the Disney movie posters, but they're in French. There's incredible. I love this. This is the kids club, and they're showing the new Descendants. How nice is that? Watched it last night. So this is the kids club. Okay, and it is only kids club that actually has a replica of a Picasso Cubist artwork of that guitar. So it is a very upscale kids club, and we're moving on. And that's Frozen in French. Zootopia. And very, very apropos for now is Inside Out. The first one. Moana. Dory. Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet. And then they have this fantastic team of this side of stuff. This is one of the cruise ships that's here. But down this way is one of their kind of fast and grab and go Primopiatto. So now we'll swoop in. We'll just take a look at the menu. So this is kind of the grab and go area. Now they do breakfast. There's all this, it's breakfast right now, so there's all breakfast and you can get your Mickey waffles and all that done in here. And it's just a simple grab and go with great tables, great view of the outside, and just a place to kind of get something to eat. So it's a neat spot. If you want to get something quick to eat and grab, and then they do have the cafe area where they have the cold stuff to go. And then what's great about this space, they didn't have enough desserts. They have that banana bread is back. They have the cookies. Look at cookies. Cookies are crazy. Fantastic muffins. But then they have basically grab and go foods already cooked. There's frittata. There's some cinnamon rolls. There's a breakfast panini and turkey bagels. So they do a lot of different stuff here. They have the toaster ovens in the microwave so you can grab, heat up, and go. Now, we're gonna head outside and show you guys the grounds. Thank you. So this is the grounds. And what you notice in the background is that's the Skyliner. Skyliner, for that Skyliner route is actually going out towards Pop Century and Pop Century. I can't believe I forget the Art of Animation. Wow. The middle thing where the kids are running, that's a bocce court, which is more of an Italian iteration. Fantastic swing area. They have the oversized chest back there in the corner that little one's playing. And then they have its grounds. If you look at the curve of the walkway, that little solid surfacing, the brick, it smacks of Versailles. I think that was the intent. Versailles is a palace in Paris, which is known for its gardens and its kind of curvature. So it's really done really well. Great view of the Skyliner. And what you'll see is behind us, those pink buildings are actually Caribbean Beach. Remember we talked about that. So they took this property from Caribbean Beach and built it out. Now this is also going to be a fantastic view for you of this impressive building. And to be perfectly honest, the rounded tops of the roof there, that's very Parisian, very Paris, very French inspired, which obviously is the theming of the building. Now this is one of the pool areas, and this is the, if I were to say quote unquote adult pool. Oh, and it's loud. Okay, well, I had that one too. So that's the adult pool, it goes in there. So it is the quiet pool. And that is with a grain of salt because this is Disney. Beautiful outdoor seating out here, and then really just a great view of this lake. And again, Caribbean Beach is kind of surrounding it. take a quick walk around. Now this is this pool area. And this is the main pool area, or the kids pool area. And that would explain why there's that. Now that in the back there, that's a slide. So it hoops around the outside of the building and splashes down the pool. Pool area as a whole is a nice area. It's, I'd be perfectly honest, it's a little basic, but it's really just squeezed in here, and it's got a lot of different sections. So you have the splash area for the slide, so you're not getting splashed if you don't want to be splashed by the slide. But this is just, the finishes and the fixtures here are really top notch. Now, what they do at every Disney resort, they do s'mores. And at all resorts, every night, the marshmallows are free. You have to buy the rest of the fixings. But that's where they do s'mores here. There's a fire pit. But what's great about this space is this. They have the rockers. So you can sit there in the rocking chair and just watch the Skyliner go by. It's really neat. We're going around the outside of the pool still. But again, I'm going to always pan back because I think this building is just it's bigger than you think, and if I show it to you in parts, you'll think it's smaller than it is. I want to show you the whole thing. Now, Tooalinos is the restaurant, and that's up there. So, okay, so let's keep walking through. They also have this grassy area, and I am guessing, if I were a betting man, and I am, this is where they do movie Under the Stars. They have very large speakers there, so my guess is the screen goes there and you watch your movies. And by the way, that is something that most resorts do, is movie Under the Stars as well. So, and that is free. I'm trying to go around and show you one really neat part of this resort for kids. We're going to get a great view of the slide in about 1 second. So there's the slide that we showed you earlier. You come around the pool. So that's kind of at the top where you go down, whoop, swoosh around through all that, and just pass in the water park. But this is what I want to show you. I've talked about the top 5 splash parks in all of Disney. You're now in one of the top 5. This is a splash park. It is an elephant inspired. I gotta go with Fantasia. You got the flamingos there. You got the elephant splashing the bucket. You got a hippo right there by the sprayers. You got mushrooms spraying the water. Look at that. All the slides, all the rain. It is beautiful. It is probably the most luxurious water park in all of Disney. It looks like white marble. It's not, but they really kind of keep the theming for the hotel. So when you're in the hotel, this isn't a neon colored eyesore. They keep the coloring and the theming very consistent. So it has its own slide. It is just a great water park. So I mean, that goes in the top 5. It's an amazing water park. Here's a great view of the building coming around one of the sides. And just show you one more view. That's where the slide is. Now, as we come back towards the hotel, we're going around the pool full circle. Okay, real quick, this is kind of cool. So there's a water park, and then there's the slide. All right, it's going in. Thank you. All right, so we are in where the water park is. Now this clearly is the most luxurious water park ever, but you have the hippos holding up the tower. You have the sprayers. You have a slide. You have rowdy boys. You have a splash area with sprayers. And on top of all that, you got an elephant that dumps water. So you can't beat that. They have water guns to spray each other. And then here's just a straight slide for the kids to come down. And then there's the water. By far, this is one of the top 5 water parks in all of Disney. Definitely the most luxurious, definitely the most upscale, but that's what this is. So, all right, there's our hippo friends. Hello, hippo friends, and we're gonna walk out, try not to trip, and show you the pool area real quick. Okay. So here's the pool area. And you'll see what it is. Really, it's sectioned off. It's a regular geometric shape so that you have areas over here where it's zero entry and people can kind of relax and splash in. It gets a little deeper through here. And then there's the slide. And that's obviously the deeper end because the slide's about 3.5 feet, 4 feet deep. And that's pool area. Great chases, great lounges, and they do have their own hot tub. It's Florida, it's July, everything's hot, so you don't need a hot tub. But let's head on out. Coming your way, man, thank you. You have a great day. Riva, or Riva, is your outdoor bar area. So you have to go into the restaurant. You can get cocktails here, you can get mocktails here. And here's really the menu for them. So if you want an aperitif, a drink, poolside you can have it. If you want to get something to eat, you can have it. And this way you don't have to go back into the hotel wet after you get out of the pool. Come right over and grab it. And we looked at Primo Priato, and that's here, and that's the outside entrance into that space. And we come back out, we take a look at this beautiful hotel, and we say, guys, this is George from Florida Parks After Dark. Like this video for me. Go and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing, but it really allows us to grow this channel bigger and bigger, and allows us to do more and more. And guys, we're off to our next adventure. Go and live your best life ever. You guys take care. Fantastic. So we made it up to Tooalinos, and this is the view. And beret. There's Minnie in her beret. And that is what makes Tooalinos so special. And tucked back there somewhere is Donald, he's behind the thing. So there you go. You guys listen, George Florida Park. guys, George Flood Parks After Dark. We are going to go on a Disney Skyliner ride. We are here at the Riviera Resort. Let's give you a quick pan up, show you where we are. Yes, weird angle, but we are on our way to go ride the Skyliner, so come along with us. So we're in the back of the resort right now. We're going to walk over, pop a quick Skyliner ride and share that with you guys so you get a chance to see what that's like. And move on from there. So Riviera Resort is a beautiful resort, right off of where Caribbean Beach is. So kind of as we're walking through here, the lobby's to my right. That's the adult pool to my left, and you can see Skyliners out that way. Whoops, sorry, out that way. So I'm gonna keep going this way. So this is one of the main Skyliner stations they have.
That crazy lost last night.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna go this way. And there we go. So through that arch is the Skyliner. And we're just gonna pop us a Skyliner ride. Show you guys what that's like. It's one of Disney's newest modes of transportation. It's gotta be very unique. They started wrapping buses with characters, so every Skyliner is wrapped with a character. And a movie scene, so we're gonna be able to see some of that. This is just crazy. Real quick detail. You may not see it in the windows. Hidden Mickeys. Crazy. I love it, they do it. All right, so let's go. So through here is the Skyliner station. And I gotta be perfectly honest, this is probably the nicest arch to a Skyliner station I've ever seen in my life. So what they have, or tile work like they have at Cinderella's Castle. This is Frozen. And not to get you seasick, but that's Frozen. 2 for Tower. And then they have these fantastic fountains in the middle and a light. At night it's beautiful in here. And then there's Peter Pan. Speaking of Peter Pan, there he is. And then as we come down to London, there's Big Ben. And we're back. But that, my friends, is where we're going. The Disney Skyliner. So we're going to take a short hop to just get you guys a sense of what it's like. Skyliner is a free mode of transportation, as all Disney transportations are. There's an Encanto bus. Love our buses. And so as this being a hub, there's like spokes that go off from this hub to different places. The ones you see right now going there, they're going to Pop Century and Orb Animation. And here's the hours of operation. It's kind of important to know. We're on our way. Caribbean Beach, we go this way? Awesome, thank you, sir. It's always good to ask. So you're gonna begin to see almost immediately how they're themed. So we're gonna be able to get in, it looks like getting in on our own. And here comes. Okay. Good morning.
Sounds great.
And we're jumping in. Alright, George Floyd Parks After Dark. We are officially in our Skyliner. Doors are about to shut. We're about to head on our way. We actually got a good one to film, so that's awesome. Because we have fun. So we're in the Skyliner station at Caribbean Beach. We're taking the Skyliner from here back over to Riviera. Now these stations are kind of all over the place. The Riviera one is kind of a main hub that leads to Caribbean Beach, which is the main hub. So from here, you can get to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, back over Riviera, and sorry about that, that start is very bumpy, and then it gets very smooth. And then you're on the way. It's interesting. You'll see as we go by. We'll pass other Skyliners.
Welcome aboard, Islanders. You are on the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with continuing flights to Epcot.
So real quick, there's the Epcot vault. So that's how close you
Hold on
are.
to your straw hats. We are about to enter the heart of the Caribbean.
So that's Riviera Resort, Lake, and that is the Caribbean Beach from up here, which is
We
fantastic.
are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
And then as you see these Skyliners go by, obviously they're charactered out really great. That's Pluto.
Caribbean Islands.
And then here's a frozen one. And if you look come over here, then you got the American Pavilion, you can see the Italian Pavilion, Italy. And then if we come over here to the glass,
In just a minute,
that's Swan and Dolphin with a Swan Reserve over there. And way in the back, that's Destino Tower. To the left of the Swan Reserve, that gray building. And then you guys know what that is. That's Hollywood Studios, Tower Terrace. So there's all that. So let's go back over. Take a look as we come in to our station.
Ciao, bonjour, and bienvenue. Hello.
All right, now here we come into the station. So this is the Riviera
If you are
Resort
traveling to Epcot,
station,
please
the
remain on
Skyliner. Think ski slopes. This is kind of what it's like.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your steps.
And we come in really fast. And that's it, guys. George Floyd Parks After Dark. Hope you enjoyed our Skyliner ride. Take care.